everyone. My name is Austin. Thank you so much for joining me for day 2 of our 15-day challenge. This class is designed for the trunk. So we're going to be working parts of our latissimus dorsi, our rectus abdominis, and our spine. So really just focusing on the whole trunk as one part. We're going to get started today on your backs. Now please grab 2 blocks, maybe a blanket for your knees or behind your knees if you have problems with ACL meniscus tears, and we'll get started on your back in the back of your mat. Grab my box. So from here, we're going to, and you can always use books or board games if you don't have blocks, something that's sustainable, so you can put a little bit of weight in it. But I'm going to turn my blocks to medium height so they're up. And I'm going to bring my feet together and knees wide. So Supta Baddha Kadasana. And you're going to relax your body down. You can have your hands down by the sides. You can bring one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. But from here, just readjust your body so you're nice and comfortable. You should have a natural curvature of your spine, so your lower back should be off of the ground. And then just close the eyes, turning the focus inward for a few moments. So this practice is always really to cultivate awareness. The postures help us get there, but the real focus is on the body. All right, so we'll take a big breath in together, fill up your stomach, fill up the lungs, and then exhale slow for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, fill up the belly, fill up your lungs. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale, fill up the belly. What changes? Fill up the lungs. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, fill up the belly. Fill up the lungs. Sip this time, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time together. Fill up the belly. Fill up the lungs. Sip, hold it. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, slowly bring the knees together and in towards the chest. Good, bring your blocks out and away from you. And then I want you to take your feet about as wide as your mat. From here, drop your arms out wide like a T. Look over your left shoulder as you drop your knees gently to the right. And then switch sides, go to the left, look over the right shoulder. Good, so do this a couple times slowly. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, drop your knees to the right, look over your left. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, look over the opposite shoulder, drop your knees to the left. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to center. And exhale, looking over opposite shoulder. Good, come back to center with the knees. So draw the knees in towards the chest. And we're just going to circle the knees, starting to warm up the lower back. Good, so take these circles as fast as you want to or as slow, just really feeling out your body. Take a big inhale, and we'll go the other direction. All right, now I want you to bring your legs into a tabletop position. So I want you to flex your feet towards your face and then squeeze your inner legs together, maybe even bring the knees and the ankles to touch. And now I want you to extend your wrists straight up, arms are straight, press your belly into the floor, press your hands into the ceiling. Look up, round in your body, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, knees to chest, relax. Take a big breath in. And a gentle breath out. Again, knees into a tabletop position. Pressing the ceiling up and away from you. Flex your fingernails back towards your face. Rounding in the shoulders. Press up. You're what's holding the ceiling up. And your hands are going towards your feet. You're going straight up towards the sky. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, lift, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Really good. Take a big breath in. And a slow breath out. Good. One more time. One last time. Longest hold so far today. So extend the legs. Tabletop. Bring your hands forward. Flex. Breathe. So you're actually pushing your hands up, not forward, my bad. Squeeze the belly in tight. We're going to hold this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Good. Rock yourself up and down. Just a couple times to massage the spine against the floor. I went for a run a couple days ago and worked my legs out, so I'm real tight. Oof. Take one more big breath. Good, and then rock up to seated. Cross your legs. And we're just going to sit in a comfortable position for now. Good, so for this exercise, I want you to bring your left hand out to the left side. And I'll sit facing you. So take your left hand out to the left side. And then start to walk your hands over. Feel the flexion on the left side. I want you to sweep your right arm up and overhead. Take a big breath in. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale. Good. Come up to center. And then drop your right hand out to the side and sweep the left arm up and overhead. Find a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Good. Keeping your shoulders out of your ears. Inhale, come back to center. And we'll exhale over to the other side. Good. Keep your sit bones planted. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Both butt cheeks stay down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Big breath in. And exhale. All right, now lift up this time. Bring your hands to your heart, and I want you to exhale, twist over to the right. Keep your elbows and palms pressing in towards each other. Inhale, come back to center. Keep your butt cheeks rooted. Exhale over to the left. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Try to keep your thumbs at your chest. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhale, one more time. Exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale to the left. Good, now I want you to reach your arms up, big breath in, and then a slow walk forward with your hands to the floor. Relax your head. Now, if this is hard for your knees, you can always sit up on a block. It takes the pressure off the knees a little bit, and then I try to cross in the middle of my shins. So rather than at the ankle, try to cross in the middle of the leg. Walk yourself forward. One more inhale, fill it up. Exhale. And then lift yourself up to seated. I want you to exchange the cross of your legs, so have the other leg in front. Good, and then we're gonna work our sideways just a little bit more. But this time I want you to bring your hands by your head, and then pressing the elbows back and away, press your shoulder blades down the body. So you're nice and open in your neck. Lots of space here between your earlobe. Good, from here I want you to sit tall. Try not to scrunch those shoulders, but instead just use your sideways. Right elbow goes up, left elbow goes down. Good, come back to center, inhale, and then exhale, do that same thing. So we're using our core to create this flexion. Inhale, back to center, exhale to the left. Nice. Inhale, back to center, exhale to the right. We're gonna do that again, a couple more times. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale. Last time. Exhale, squeeze, really supporting yourself, staying tall. Inhale, squeeze the belly in. Exhale to the right. Okay, now come back to center. And you're gonna bring your hands again to your chest. We're gonna do that same activity, twisting. We're gonna take 5 this time each side. So inhale, center. We're gonna start with the left. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to center. Inhale, reach up. And then slowly walk it forward and fold. So this looks different for everyone. I want you to make sure that there's no pressure in your knees. If there is, take your block. 2 blocks now. Sit on top of that. When I first started this practice, this is what my pose looked like. 2 blocks, ankles almost touching. So as you work slowly into the poses, if you're not feeling much here, then you take it down. So it's up to you to decide the level of intensity for your body. Couple more breaths. Good, lift up, and then we're gonna take this to our hands and our knees, so come to tabletop position. Good, from here I want to just move the spine a little bit freely, so just make some circles, kind of shrug the shoulders and play with extension to rounding in your back, maybe hollowing out your back. Really just play here. Be mindful of your knees. If you need to, you can always just take traditional cow-cat. You know, inhale, dip the belly down, exhale, rounding the spine. So you work for you for a couple of breaths. Inhale. And exhale. If you haven't already switched the direction of your movement, just to go the other way. Good, and then pause with a neutral spine. So start to engage your belly slightly here. We're gonna warm up our wrists. I want you to climb to your right fingertips and then climb to your left fingertips. Bring your right hand flat, left hand flat. Just do this a couple of times to warm up the palms, warm up the wrists. Nice. And you don't have to come very high onto the fingertips if you don't want to. You can make them really small, or you can broaden them and make it a gentle effort here. A couple more times. All right, and then getting stronger in our shoulders that support our neck and our upper back. I want you to just keep your arms straight here. It's a small movement, but I want you to dip your heart towards the ground, keeping the arms straight. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now press your body up and away from the earth. Pull their shoulder blades apart. And then scapular retraction, squeeze to center, arms stay straight. And then exhale, press the shoulder blades apart. We're gonna do a few more of these. So 8, press. 7, press. Squeeze the shoulder blades, keep the arms straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. So you'll feel your back start to fire up. Now I want you to take your right arm, go forward. 10. Left arm forward. 9. Just distributing the weight. 8. 7. Keep the belly taut. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now we're going to do what we did yesterday. Take your right arm up. 10. Left arm. 9. 8. 7. Left arm. 6. Right arm. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time, you're gonna take scapular retraction. Your arms and shoulders, chest, and upper body should be burning. So arms are staying straight. Keep the belly in, nice and strong. Lower down the chest, straighten the arms. 10, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to walk your arms forward and just draw the belly in, extend through your arms, your wrists. Press your hands into the floor, puppy dog. Instead of hollowing out the back here, I want you to press the belly in, keep the arms nice and strong. Pull your wrists to your knees. Squeeze your belly, pull your knees to your wrists. Press your feet down. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. All right, so walk your hands back in and under your shoulder. We're gonna open up our spine a little bit here, and then we're gonna move back onto our backs to finish with a little core work and some deep stretches. All right, so one thing I wanna practice is our chaturanga push-ups, just to get a little strength in our upper body to help us lower down to the ground. So we're gonna shift forward, leaning over your fingertips, but I want you to draw your belly nice and strong, so it's a lot of core work. And then we're gonna slowly make our way to the floor. So elbows bend, keep shifting your weight forward, and keep the elbows in by the ribs instead of flaring out. Good, slowly bring it down instead of plopping to the ground. Good. All right, so from here, I want you to take your hands and we're going to bring our arms back towards our hips. Turn your fingers to face away. So from here, press your hands down, press your pelvis down, squeeze your butt cheeks together. Then press your feet into the floor, use your lower half. Good, start to lift your chest up off the floor. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And then bring your belly in, ribs in. Good, use your legs a little more, take a big breath. And then slowly lower down to the ground. Turn your head to one side, turn your palms to face up, and shake out your butt. Good, so this time I want you to bring your hands forward and press your knuckles in together. So you're strengthening your arms, and then we're gonna lift our body up for 10 crunches, okay? So use your legs, we'll engage the glutes, press the pelvis, draw the belly in tight, press your feet down, and then we'll lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, use your legs, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make a pillow with your hands, turn your head the opposite direction. Take a big breath in, and a slow breath out. Good, so this is just gonna strengthen our back. We're gonna do it one more time. Do as many as you can. If that's one of them today, that's okay. You can come back to this and try again. So bring your fists together, elbows wide, press your hands together really strong. Use those legs, and we're gonna lift up. 10, squeeze the butt cheeks. 9, 8, 7, 6, make sure to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. All right, so a gentle move. You're gonna bring your hands by your ribs. I want your elbows to start to squeeze in. If you need to, you can bring your hands away from the body. From here, you're gonna shift your weight back to a tabletop, and then taking a blanket maybe or a pillow behind your knees, child's pose. So take a big breath in, and a slow breath out. And again, inhale, and exhale. All right, shift forward, and this time come onto your butt, and we're gonna move on to our back. So just a couple core exercises here, and then we'll find some back bending, some twists, and we'll rest. All right, so I want you to bring your hands by your ears, but I don't want you to touch your ears. And we're just going to press our chest straight up towards the sky. We're going to do 10 of these. So 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it. I want you to reach forward. Take your right hand to your right ankle, touch. Left hand to your left ankle. If you can only touch the heel, or maybe you can't even touch the heel, that's okay. You're just moving right to right, left to left. Keep your chest and your shoulders off the floor. We'll go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. You got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax back. Take a big breath in. Big sigh out. I want you to cross your right leg over your left and have your legs straight as possible. If you need to, bend your knees here if you're tight in your hamstrings like I used to be. Now bring your hands on top of each other, and I want you to pull straight up towards your toes. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch across to the legs. Other leg on top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Both legs straight up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then move the knees gently side to side. Good. So really good work today. We did a lot of crunches. We moved our sideways. We worked our back, our lower back, and our upper back. We've now strengthened our core, worked our chest and our arms. So really got a total trunk workout. I want you to bring your feet flat on the floor, hips distance, and have your toes pointing forward instead of out or in. Good. I like to graze my middle finger along my heel. That's how close the heels should be. Now, grabbing your outside of your mat, if you need help, you can lift your hips, pressing your feet down. Now, don't let your knees open up for now. Keep your knees together, except for they don't touch. So you want them about hip distance, pressing the glutes high up towards the sky. Now squeeze and activate your legs a lot. They're helping support your lifted back. And then tuck the shoulders underneath you once you find space and keep your chin away from your chest. And using your legs a lot here, breathe. Good, one more inhale in your bridge pose. And then slowly from your upper back to your lower back, control the release to the floor. Find one vertebra down at a time. Take a big inhale, gentle. Exhale. You're just trying to relax into that back bend. Gives you some adrenaline here. So grab the outer edges of your mat. Press the feet into the floor. Lift your hips. Tuck those shoulders underneath you. Use those legs, those glutes, draw the belly in to help extend through the upper back. Good, very slowly release down. And then grab a block, it should be close by. Maybe you find a strong book. Or some pillows. I like to do this with like a bed pillow at night. And I want you to take your block, if you've got it, or something that's about medium height, and slide it right underneath your pelvic bone and where it meets your tailbone. allowing your pelvis to rest on this block supported bridge. So again, sliding some pillows underneath your lower back as well would be just as fine. A hard book that you would support, like a Harry Potter book, the 7th. Like think 5 and 6 together. And then bring your hands on your heart, maybe on your belly, hands by the sides, palms face up. Whatever feels natural and organic for you, just take a few moments here to really now internalize the work that you've done. Give yourself a smile for showing up today. It's hard to do a home practice. So thank you for trying, for showing up. Good, so very slowly I want you to start to engage your legs again. So find your feet, press your feet down, start to feel your legs and engage, squeeze those glutes together, and then slide your block out with control. Upper, middle, lower, tailbone to the floor. Really nice. So I'm going to take the option of taking my block in between my knees. You can do this or you don't have to. Pillows work great here. Pull your knees into your chest and just give yourself a little movement side to side. Say thank you, lower back. Thank you, knees. Thank you, joints. Big breath in. Good. Drop your knees gently over to the right side of your mat. Look over your left shoulder in a twist. Nice. So your head is going for the top of the room, tailbone going for the back of the room. Knees are creating the twist in the belly. Breathe. We're essentially squeezing our internal organs together, extending through our ribs and our waist, our belly, abdominals, rectus abdominis. So feeling that stretch for the obliques as well. Just getting some movement in our spine. So I want you to squeeze the block or squeeze your legs together, bring them back to center, take a big breath in, and then again, just hold them here at neutral. Tuck your chin in slightly towards the chest just to elongate through the neck. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, drop your knees to the other side, looking over the right shoulder this time. All right, come back to center and then pull the knees again into the chest. And then slowly move the block away and rock yourself up to seated. We're going to take a forward fold just to stretch our spines. All that work, all that space we just opened up. So have your feet about hip distance. They can even be a little wider. They don't have to be narrow here. All right, I like to bend my knees just a little bit for the hamstrings. And we're going to take our arms up, big breath, and then slowly go forward and relax your head down. And then take an inhale, roll the shoulders back and away from your ears. Keep your neck nice and long. Exhale, relax the head. Deep breaths for your hamstrings. Again, bending your knees is totally fine if you're tight here. Deep breath, fill up your belly, your back, your legs, your head, your neck. Good. One more time, inhale. Good. So I want you to scoot your butt forward, grab the backs of your legs, rock onto your back, grab your feet, last stretch before we set up to rest. Press your tailbone down, press your feet into your hands. Now, for a long time, I couldn't grab my feet, so I grabbed my outer shin, and then you slowly work your way, knees into armpits, press your feet up and pull your hands down. So they're like resistance bands. If you were to let go of your legs, they would shoot up to the sky because they're pressing into your hands. Good, and then extend your legs forward, readjust yourself in the Shavasana, comfortable resting position for corpse pose. Now looking forward at your toes, keep the chin tucked in towards the chest, and slowly relax the back of the head to the floor. Good, allowing your lower back to lift off the ground is okay. It's a natural curvature of your spine. You don't want your back flat against the ground. That's unnatural. So find my pot's in my way, I'm gonna readjust. Find a spot that works for you. We'll lay here for a few moments together. Good. I always like to clear out before I fully rest, so let's do that. Inhale, fill up. As much oxygen as you can. Sip, 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 sip. When you need to, let everything out in your exhale. One more time, inhale. Hold it. Let your jaw soften and open. Relax the forehead. Relax your eyes. Let the jaw soften, the lips soften. Feel the back of the neck relax against the ground. Feel your shoulder blades soften away from your ears. Feel the abdomen relax. Your lower back, release tension. Your hips moving down through your knees, relaxing into the calves, your ankles, and every toe. Let a little light touch each fingertip and soften the palms. Move up the arms into the chest. Let your heart fill with gratitude. And I invite you to lay here for as long as you can, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour. Let yourself melt into the ground. And if you need anything to focus on, let it be how grateful you are were able to move your body today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please rest as long as you can. Namaste.